If you just stumble across the channel, it's probably because somebody hit that like button before. And for those of you who hit that like button, comment, and subscribe, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
Bleeding wallets crying in the night. Crypto's down, ain't nothing feeling right. Road dog says, don't you lose your head. Pick up the pieces, rise up from the dead. The charts are falling, but keep your cool. Emotions wild, don't be a fool. Markets crashed and they rebound. A whale's out there buying up the ground. When you feel like selling, don't believe the hype. Remember someone else is giving it a try. In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake. Lessons learned in market sway. In bull and bear, both night and day. Smart moves keep you in the game. Patience leads to fortune and fame. Oh, every dip a chance to hone your skills. Watch the trends and grab those thrills. Wisdom cuts through the haze. Navigate the volatile crypto maze. But when you feel like selling, don't sell the hype. Remember someone else is giving it a try. In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake. A chance to hone your skills. Watch the trends and grab those thrills. Road dog's wisdom cuts through the haze. Navigate the volatile crypto maze. Oh, when you feel like selling, don't sell the hype. Remember someone else is giving it a try. Mistake. Oh, don't make a mistake. Blame it all on the Fed. The market is dead. But then we've seen it before.
I got your cowbell coming, baby.
Just one good crash, and you watch your cash walk right out the door. As one might surmise, by the fear in your eyes, as you scream financial pain. This is the season to buy within reason and make a shit ton of gains. Cause I got bids in low places where weak hands drown and fear chases. Bitcoin my way and I'll be okay. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places. Well, I guess you was wrong with that leverage loan. but we've all been there before. You'll learn in time, the smart money buys when prices stay on the floor. Hey, I didn't mean to crush all your dreams or to just rub it in, but while you overtraded and got liquidated, I bought a new Mercedes Benz, 'cause I got bids in low places where weak hands drown and fear chases Bitcoin my way, and it feels so great. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll be CA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places. I got bids in low places where weak hands drown and fear chases Bitcoin my way, and it feels so great. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll be
Check 1 2 1 2.
without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places.
Are you ready for some cowbell? Here's your cowbell.
In the crypto world where numbers spin, Road Dogg's got a secret little grin with his cowbell. He starts the show, chasing evil with a single blow. Oh, I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. Fib lines and trends, they make you rich, but the cowbell's got that perfect pitch. Everything is straight line plans, turn your losses into wins. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. When the markets turn and demons shout, reach for that bell and cast them out. Evil flees in utter fright. The cowbell brings financial light. Whoa, no more doubt or hidden fears, just the sound of ringing cheers. Crypto's rise beyond the skies, thanks to Road Dogg's secret prize. When the markets turn and demons shout, reach for that bell and cast them out. Evil flees in utter fright. The cowbell brings financial light. I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell. I have a fever, let that magic ring so well. Whoa, whoa, I have a fever, and the only cure is cowbell.
We got a little problem with I guess the stream health, so there might be a little lag here and there. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get started with the show. Well, I kept you waiting long enough, but I hope you enjoyed the new tunes. Oh my God, where's the song ever going to end? Sean?
For those of you out there hitting that like button, I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
That song goes on for 4 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Late Night Crypto with Road Dogg. TA with a turkey and a chicken. and a banana and an alien. They walk among us. What's up? How's it going, everybody? Good to see you here. So we're starting out. I'm oddly enough, yes, I am on a 1 minute. I'm on the 1 minute chart. I admit it. I am. It's because I'm watching a trade that I'm in. I just like to do that. So you remember we started out. we put an account, $1,000 in account, and the goal is see how far we can take it, and then let's give it away. Not all of it. I want my $1,000, but the other stuff we're gonna have giveaways and stuff like that. So we're trying to build this little account up. And so I'm currently in a trade. Let me see if I can get it over here. It's over on Big Unix. This one's really cool. They got a great little leverage trading setup over here. You can move your stop losses really easy with this little guy, so I can move it up, trailing beneath my theory. With my strategy, what I use, not what you have to use, but I use trend lines, right? And I navigate these things when I'm day trading. It's much better than trying to, find some other stuff and sell on the first red candle you see, because, my actual target is right up here at 99.8. And so I monitor my trend lines. We lost that one. Had I wanted to add to this position, I could have added here safely. Tracking the new trend line. Now this one should be it. Breaking from this one, well, that one will probably be the last one in my personal opinion. So I'm going to trail my stop loss up now. Oh, go for another one. Go touch it, baby. This was going over here because we were in a trade earlier. And that it's a trade. I broke my rules. Like I do. I can't remember putting a buy-in up here, but it was a small one, but I didn't set my leverage. I'm trying to set low leverage. Like I got this one on 7X, and as I speak right now, I'm getting ready to raise it, to free up capital. But anyway, I gotta, I was trying to get this entry down here as a retest idea. But anyway, I was breaking some rules and getting a little frisky, and it caught up with me like it usually always does. And so I had to get busy monitoring this trade to pull a little trader magic, because somebody was too stupid to put a stop loss, because I thought I wouldn't be. I was playing games and got caught up in it. That's usually what happens. We managed to make it come out all right, and it nailed my target up here, and we turned into like a $33 gain. But this was stupidness and riskiness, and it put the whole account at risk. It did. And then I was doing the AI music stuff and missed all this, so I didn't get another lower entry. But we got out, and then we got a better entry here. Nailed it! Right there toward the bottom, not the bottom, but right there at the bottom. Got into this guy, just a little bit above it, and now we got a more mature trend line. I'm going to follow this little guy. Put my stop loss below it. Man, I'm not going to get too crazy. You could wick below it. I'm going to put it behind the last low. I'm going to put it just a little bit higher. It may be over. You may be losing that one. You got some bearish divergence on that, so I might get stopped out here. If so, I'll be getting stopped out with what, about $4 profit. I've used $111 of margin. Right now my risk is 0 because my stop loss is in profit. So it's a guaranteed winning trade this way. And if it keeps going up, we got a target set, and if it breaks below this trend line, well, it's probably going to be a lower low and go against me anyway, so it will stop me out in profit, and I won't have to risk the stupidness that this is what I should have been doing instead of trying to do what I was doing over there. Anyway, we got lucky. Knock on wood. Thank you, Jesus. This $500 account's now up right now $553. So we're making some gains, and it happens slowly like this in the real world. I'm just, it does. $500 account is going to get a slow start. But that's what we've been going on mostly today. That, and I discovered AI generated music, so I've been having fun with that. So you guys get to hear some of that stuff. The intro and end screens there. And here we are on Bitcoin. But what's she doing on the bigger time scales? What's she doing in the bigger picture of things? I don't think I need anything on here for, well, we did do this stuff. I don't need this stuff though. So we got the areas here for identified those dotted areas using the range tools, what they came from, and I marked them. I don't want to delete them. I'm still kind of tracking those guys. Here we are on the daily for Bitcoin. 100 moving average is starting to ease up to our price consolidation there. Don't usually see this too much happen on the dailies. Usually, this resolves usually by the 1, maybe 4 hour most cases. Last time that we started doing this stuff was back when we did our lackluster summer. The same thing was happening there. Consolidation, moving averages come up and start wrapping around even on the bigger time frames. In that point of view, we would be somewhere around through here when the 100 came up. How many days into that was it? Let's see, from peak to when the 100 came in. 47 days. Have we been up here that long? Oh my gosh. From peak to... We've been up here 47. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that weird? About 47 days before we touch the 100 moving average. Kind of crazy how that stuff works, isn't it? I'm going to have to make a mental note of that. That's just too curious that's just too curious to ignore there. WD Gann says that price and time can be squared. And that might be that. I think that ties into some of his magical voodoo, which I'm just amazed by. Ladies and gentlemen, how's it going for you guys today? I see that the altcoins, well, they're not doing so great, are they? My little prediction of us taking a leg up here starting around this time, 4th, 5th, ain't happening. Got a nice little bottom wick. It'd be a great time for us to just start blasting off here on altcoins, but unfortunately, we got Bitcoin dominance. Can't figure out what the hell it wants to do but go up, and that doesn't help us when Bitcoin dominance goes up. So Total 3 has definitely lost an area here. We need to go to the bigger charts. Look at Total 3 real quickly. So we lost the 100 moving average. It's official. We was hoping with this wick maybe we could bounce, and it's not looking that way. When we look at the weekly for Total 3, now Ichimoku Cloud looks like she wants to be a race car. We may have to wait till we get across of that 100 over the 200. That may be the last little thing we need, but usually when that happens, sometimes it can lead to a drop too. Just saying what I've seen happen before. We've already wicked down here. Are we going to wick down here again? How much further could he go? Enough to make a difference, but we're holding this area up here. I mean, I know if you're looking where the price is right up here at our 382 Fibonacci retracement area. So that can be good. That should be good. If we take a fib from low to high, we came down to a 618. That's where the wick was, and now we're coming back up here. We could come down and retest the 0.5 area. That could happen on the next, probably, I guess we're looking on the next week or maybe this candle too. But one of the most concerning things is right here, this official cross. That official cross, and the last time that we had that cross was back in April. I can't get the exact week here, but let's just draw a line. This was after the cross. It crossed, and then we got a little gain. Like, oh man, we tried to regain that 9 moving average. All right, man, and then we got the drop. The whole time the MACD's showing bearish momentum to the downside, and like hopium comes in. Well, maybe the MACD's going to be wrong. Besides, the Ichimoku Cloud looks awesome. She looks like she wants to race on. Kind of similar to what we're seeing now. She does. She looks like she could do some stuff to the upside. But MACD's told us before, baby, I can take you on a wild ride in them altcoins. And that ride wasn't fun, baby. That ride was not fun at all. So what are altcoins doing now? Are they in danger of coming down? Perhaps, maybe, if we come down to a smaller time frame, we might get a few clues here. Daily's got us with the 9 moving average crisscrossing over the 21 and the 50. That's not great, but it is good that the 21 and the 50 and the 100 and the 200, they're in good sequential order. So what we're getting right now is basically just a drive down into the prices with a lot of volume driving that price down. I find that very interesting, considering that the positive momentum that we have on these moving averages on the daily is very good. So to me, it's going to take a lot of effort for them to push, a solid candle down here, because there was a lot of buy pressure on that on the upside. There really was. But what gets wicked often gets candlestick. That is the name of the game in crypto, and we could be setting up for that after losing that 100 daily moving average. A slow, forceful burn down, possibly, and maybe some fear of capitulation trying to come in. Kind of sucks, but then again, man, that's called a triple top right there. And it confirms this when price gets below its lowest valley there, and we're right at it there. So that's something to think about. Put on the back of your mind. That altcoins may be on a slow bleed, but there's some promising signs that it doesn't have to be all up and all straight and down. Maybe, this is a nice reversal type bottom here. Maybe we can catch. We're at places we should be bottoming, and we can get a little pull up and maybe come back down. Maybe we just kind of do a big double bottom scenario down here, right on that 382 Fibonacci. Now that would be a good sign, because holding that area could lead to a nice big pump up, a stronger move when it does get ready. And maybe we'll see something like that. I'm hoping, because altcoins can't go too far down. One would think anyway. Of course they can. Now, some idea of hope here would be to follow this top line and see how it gives us a nice solid definition there, candle bodies. I just want to make this green for hopium. Make it big and fat so that price will see it, and I just want to extend that gesture out a little bit, and a happy little line there for a happy little chart, getting them candle bodies touching, rubbing up next to each other there, making a nice little angle. And I want to carry it, and I want to park it right below this low right over here, and see if we might have a channel idea, and we do. So we got candle bodies closing above the line here. Okay. And that gives me an idea that, yeah, we can make a higher low here somewhere, even touching the bottom of the channel if we got to do it one more time. Even if doing that, and then work out. Now, we're on the 4-hour candle. Let's look at it on the daily. That could take us a week to do. I don't know, but still. I don't know if it's enough to get this guy to turn right around, though. That's still concerning. So this one's one to watch, man. One to watch. It may be a crappy few weeks for altcoins here, but there can be some days where we come back and get some gains. I would just think of looking at it as a de-risking opportunity, maybe lighten your bags a little bit. It doesn't mean you have to sell the bottoms. We can look for prices to go up, and then you have opportunities, if you so choose, to lighten your bags. Might as well sell when they're at a little bit more of a profit, or make a play. Although there'll be ups, is what I'm saying. We'll get some more upside, but it's not gonna last, especially if Bitcoin is taking the show. And Bitcoin dominance is definitely taking the show. It's back at 61% right now. Showing some curvingness here. Now, maybe that wick will be enough to drive us down. Maybe we'll lose levels. If it does, that's when the altcoins start to go up. But when you zoom out and you look at Bitcoin dominance, what's she doing? She's making higher highs and higher lows. She's still in that solid uptrend, and she's flirting with both sides of this channel, the downside and upside. Now, we like it when she goes down, because that usually means our altcoins are pumping, and then our altcoins suffer when she starts going up, and people start getting scared. Other market factors favor into this, but there's no denying Bitcoin dominance is strong. And if you look at it on the weekly, I see no signs of this letting up. And in fact, whereas altcoins just flipped bearish on their MACD on the weekly, Bitcoin dominance is in its second week of flipping bullish. Ladies and gentlemen, the world is getting ready to go goo goo gaga for Bitcoin. and mostly Bitcoin. Altcoins will do good. Select altcoins will do good. The weak ones will fall apart, fall away, and they will die and be forgotten. And this is the scenario that I've been speculating on, and we've discussed here many times on this channel. This scenario, because everybody and the grandmama was expecting a total rejection here. Everybody was. And the whole time I'm saying, man, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. If it does, I'm great, but I see signs that we're going to continue up, and I'm seeing this up here, about 73%. And that's the areas where we typically get our rejection, and then we can get an actual altcoin season. Now, the trajectory that we were on, it was going to take us probably, you know, summer of next year to get there. But now, if Bitcoin dominance does break up like it wants to, bullishly this is a bearish pattern. It should break to the downside. It's not. She's wanting to go up. That's going to be a big ass parabolic move. And that could get us there a lot sooner, like maybe summer of this year, if not sooner. So it looks like maybe would it be quarter two? Maybe by quarter two of this year, we might get the rejection that we need for that altcoin season. Until then, altcoins can continue to make gains slowly, boringly, some popping off and some not, until we get up there. Some altcoins may end up getting really cheap and sold out by them, but then the altcoin season starts and this rejects from up there. Then all the money starts going into altcoins, or not all of it, but a big portion of it. And Bitcoin can still keep going up, and then altcoins can go up with it in price like crazy as the dominance in Bitcoin starts falling from 73%, and the attention starts turning to some altcoins. As crazy as it sounds, I think they will go in order like they have other cycles, old school cycles, and you'll start seeing them old school boomer coins everybody says is dead, and because those are the ones that the big money's had their eyes on for a long time and plans on and had their fingers in and investing in other companies and projects on those coins to help them to get developed and stuff. That's where the money's going to circle back around and go through there. So I think you'll see an Ethereum revival. I know Solana's giving it competition, but there's probably going to be an Ethereum revival. Hopefully that'll give Matic or Polygon a little boost up. You might see some utilization out of Bitcoin and maybe Litecoin, because Litecoin is tied to Dogecoin, and Dogecoin ain't going to be forgotten anytime soon, not with Elon Musk around anyway. Well, that's kind of what we're looking for. Now, this is good for Bitcoin if you have been focusing on Bitcoin. If you have this at least 50% of your portfolio, you see the value of having it now, right? Because it's just a steady money maker. It just keeps going up and brings the value up with it. It's just your best asset out there. Well, it's a boomer, but it's outperforming the majority of your altcoins. It just is. There's rumors of Caspa being dislisted. It's not rumors, it's going to happen. I think the 10th, February 10th, 9th or 10th. CoinEx will be delisting Caspa on its spot margin, so that won't be available in spot margin. So all got to hopefully come out okay on that. I think I'm usually getting burned when crap like that happens in some spots, and especially when prices are down. It's always the best time when they get delisted is when the prices are down. But we got to start taking care of Caspa bags here, as Caspa tries to figure out its life's mission. And this is our altcoins, and it's a mixed bag. But if we look at the daily, go over here, we can see that most of them are down. Just right now, just 2 or 3%, not bad. Looks like there might be a little bit of a recovery. For the week, though, man, most of these altcoins are, well, that's not too bad. 13, 15%. Was it the monthly? Was that the bad one? The monthly. For the month, down 30% on a lot of them, 30, 35, 36% on a lot of these altcoins. A lot of bags are bleeding. What is Ultima? Because that little sucker right there is like $17,000, and I've never heard of it before. This little guy has, so this thing was, well, that was summer. Last summer when we dropped, it went down to 2,400. I didn't hear about it. Now it's in obviously the top 10, and it's called Ultima. But it went from 4,600 in December up to 16,000 today. It's only got a $710 million market cap. Oh, they have just a very few amount of coins. Those are enticing. We might ought to take a look at that. I know nothing about it, but we can learn together. But clearly, it's the new fun play on the market. Might be some plays there. These are the strong top 100 coins for the year. OEM, Mantra DAO. Yeah! XCN. Yeah! I'm yeah for the ones that I'm in. XRP. Yeah! That bag is kind of dwindled down as I've taken profit slowly. Virtual. Ondo. HBAR. XLM. Some boomer coins we're talking about. Jasmy. Aave. BitGet. WIF is doing a little bit good. And WIF is doing okay. Up 283% on the year. Solana up 117. Just behind my turkey head there. You probably can't see them. Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin, where you at? You're back at 98,000. Are you making a move for it? Are you making a run for the border? Are you doing any good, Bitcoin? We got a green candle here on the hour. We're in the middle. We're in the middle of a green cloud. That's a little concerning. That's no man's land, how they describe it in the Ichimoku. I don't know if that's a Japanese translation. Like, no man's land. And on the 6 minutes, she looked like she wanna take a little snooze break there, kind of react to her dangle. How's our trade? Are we still in the trade? Are we still? We got stopped out, but we got stopped out in profit. Our current equity, or did we lose? I'm at 552. I thought I was already at 5. Maybe I don't know. I'm documenting it over on or trying to do as best as I can. Over on the Telegram group there. Hello, everybody. Let me say hello, and we'll start getting into the market here. We've already covered the market mostly, unless you got some specific questions that I can try to find an answer to. But we'll get into the news. I will, if my marker works. Let me see if I can throw that up there. I will. You're not working. There. Did it work? Did it work? Let's see if it worked. Let's bring the chat down here. So I try to put a marker in, ask for coin request. Sometimes this thing has to be finagled. I don't think it worked. It says it worked. All right, well, I'm going to put a marker in, then we'll go back through the chat and see and say hello to everybody, and then we'll get onto the news and come back and start doing all the altcoins. All right, so we'll put that little marker right there. That way, when I come back from doing the news and chasing squirrels and whatever else that my little router brain does, I can come back here and get back on target. And after I erase the chat there, let's come up and say hello to everybody. We got Alvin Medina, who was first. Hey, man, congratulations. Congratulations on being first, my man. You deserve that. You deserve that, my man. That's yours. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. Hey, and then we got Chris Klein. Hey, how's it going, Chris? Hey, Chris was first. Hey. You got it, man. Congratulations. Nobody can take that away from you. Hey, dog. February, that damn groundhog predicts 6 more weeks of winter or 6 more months of cold markets. Oh, I haven't kept up with that, but... Ooh, I'm ready for crypto winter to be over, crypto spring to begin. We got Jason, who was last, man. Better luck next time, my man. But hey, thanks for being here. Floki's Angel. Hey, Road Dog, love your shows. I love that comment. That comment is so awesome. I think it deserves a little hand clap, a little clappy clap. Here's Road Dog Crypto. We just hand out the clap to everybody. Doesn't matter who you are. Hey, no discrimination. You want the clap? I'll give it to you right now. Pump it up, says Dave. Class in section, says Jason. We got Chris Klein, Dave P, Brackets Adventures. We got Duality Crypto, Ryan K, Bubba Yaz. Glittery Marshmallow. Julian, how's it going? Board PC guy. And I think I've got just about everybody. Keith and Chief. Just doubled my XCN position. Way to go, my man. Is it rising? Is she going up? I need to get my bag. I was hoping to get my bags filled up. I'm not seeing a way to do that right now. I've had to reallocate a little bit, but yeah, that's one of my secret plays in there. I didn't use a stop loss for a week, so either got wrecked. Lesson learned. Yeah. So if you leverage, definitely need to do stop losses. Make that a habit. But there's always that little thing. So no, I would try something just a little different. There's Joe from Trade Intuition. How's it going? All right, Maurice Del Taco. How's it going, man? What kind of music you into? I like lots of it. I used to be, of course, what it started out with the pop stuff that was on the radio, and then got introduced into hard rock or metal, the 80s hair band music. That was cool. And then, all the other stuff, the alternative music. I just all everywhere. I'm all around. And then I went to country. Never thought I always hated it when I was younger. And then one day I liked it. And then country lost its way. It's lost its way several times, but sometimes it comes back. I don't know. I like it all. And now I kind of like house music. I didn't know that I did, but after I started this channel, I was like, man, that's some cool beats, some cool jams, man. So I like it a little bit of everything. Greater Marshmallow says, hand clap for the great teachers out here. Hey, hand clap for all the teachers out here, all the good teachers out here. Joe's one of them. Charting crypto. I don't know, he doesn't teach so much, but he does explain his mindset on everything. He's a good one. Oh, there's so many that come to my mind. Sheldon over at Crypto Banner. He's a good guy. In your opinion, is it a good time to accumulate some alts for long term, or would you wait? I would take my time with them. I think I would take my time. I would be careful if you're doing any leverage or even spot margin like I'm doing, because I've got to go make sure that we're set up to where I'm not going to lose my ass or let it have to sit there and watch things just totally tank. I could maybe do a short play on some of those. I could do that. Might be a good time for me to look into some of that. So I can sell the pumps with their money since we got a bearish cross on the weekly. That might be one play I look at. Okay, there's my marker. DCA and hodl away. That you can't beat that strategy, I'm telling you. Even your big traders and stuff out here, your YouTubers and all that other. I mean, they're doing that. If you listen to them talk, they talk about DCA into a project for their big hodl bags and things like that. And sometimes that's the best way. It's just if you do know TA and can read the markets, you have a good feel for the better times to DCA. So that's a bonus of learning just some basic TA strategies. Just you don't need to know a whole lot just to get a basic grasp, and you can get a better feel when it's a good time to get in and when it's a good time. Hey man, I'll wait till it comes back down because it's probably going to come down. I would avoid DCA into anything that's got a bunch of hype on it. I used to see George at Cryptos R Us do that when he would do his DCA stuff. It was like there for a while he's always buying the green stuff, and I really started out like, George, you really had a feel for this? But he turned out he started posting some trades that he does. So in between then or now, he picked up some skills and he's made some really good trades, and he's got some good market analysis when he starts doing it. Bugpick, how's it going? This is cycle when 90% of the alt sell die. Link will live. Well, no, they'll do good. The bear market is where they're going to die, though. All the ones that are popping, all these meme coins are dead in the bear market and forgotten. The memes are definitely going to die quick through this cycle. They will. But the strong altcoins we'll watch them move on up. Warthog Thunderbolt says your wing gears look a little dry. Maybe some apple cider vinegar on it. Yeah, that's a good tip. Well, I did do that. Thank you very much. Thanks for looking out for me. RSA are my largest long-term bags. Really? Well, it's probably more in line this cycle for use than it was last cycle. So that, yeah, I haven't kept up with them and seen anything else that they're doing. All right, let's go check the news, and I'll come back and we'll get a list of coins. Hey, Joe, how's it going? What is XCN? Do you like it? Any research? Have you seen us do that one? XCN is Onyx coin. And yeah, I like it. It was I've seen it before, and it wasn't on my radar, but I happened to watch another YouTube channel that has nothing to do with crypto. The guy that made a prediction about President Trump, or a prophecy about President Trump being shot in the air. And so I checked him out and thought, wow, that's pretty spot on, man. He did it like 3 or 4, he predicted President Trump getting shot. So I followed him on some other stuff, and then one day he talked about crypto, and he happened to mention a couple of coins, and now some crypto people follow him, trying to get him to tell me the next one, and that's not what he's doing, man. It just happened to come out, and anyway, XCN was one of them. I think XRP was one of the other ones, but XCN, they're supposed to, do good. So I took a chance on it, and I put, I think, about $200 into it over on MEXC when I still had my MEXC account. And when I had to leave, I didn't move it because it wasn't worth, moving it over the gas fees. I think it dropped so much. It's like, oh man, this thing just went to the dirt. It was hardly anything. Maybe, I don't know if it was even worth $50 at the time, as much as it dropped since when I bought it. But when I went over there, after I saw it starting to get popular, that whatever I put into it was worth about $3,000. So it pumped up good. And then I started working it over on COINEX. COINEX has it too. So yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Because it went from nothing up to at its peak when I had it was worth $15,000. So yeah, that was a good one. And I was able to use that and offset some stuff, and it came in at just the right time. Thank you, Jesus. That's awesome. We can take a look. We'll probably look at the chart there. Let's go take a look at what the word in crypto is. Sean, can you take us over to the newsroom real quickly, like? Sean, can you bring on the Twitter? The Twitter, Sean. Twitter. The Twitter, Sean. Twitter. You mean the X? Yeah, whatever, Sean. There we are. All right. So today in crypto in the last 12 hours, David Sachs said in the press conference that he is evaluating the feasibility of a Bitcoin reserve, which is one of the first things the manager will look at, and that sovereign wealth funds are separate. Okay. The US SEC is scaling back its 50-plus member crypto enforcement unit. Wow. Marking the Trump administration's first concrete move on digital asset regulation. You go, my man. Ohio State Senator Sandra O'Brien has introduced a bill that proposes to establish a Bitcoin reserve and mandate state agencies to accept Bitcoin as a form of payment. Ooh. French Hill, the chairman of U.S. House Financial Services Committee, announced that both chambers of Congress will form a cryptocurrency task force. The Bear Chain Foundation has announced that the mainnet and TGE token generation event will go live on February 6th. Airdrop checkers will be released on February 5th. FTX creditors in Bahamas reportedly in the process of receiving repayments of less than $50,000 on February 18th. $1 billion were printed in Tether at the Tether Treasury. $1 billion. Wonder what that's going to be used for. Looks like we're getting a fresh infusion of $1 billion into something. Selmer Scientific bought an additional 871 Bitcoin for $85.5 million, bringing its total holdings to 3,192 Bitcoin. Crypto.com announced plans to launch the Chronospot ETF in 2025, launch a new stablecoin in Q3, and expand into stocks, options, ETFs, and banking services in the coming quarters. Crow, don't bait it. Oh man, it's kind of cheap right now too, honestly. Ondo Finance announced Ondo Global Markets, a real-world asset tokenization platform designed to enable on-chain asset access to stocks, bonds, and ETFs. We're going there. We're going there. Do you know what chain that a lot of that stuff is going to be on? Ethereum. EOS, bullish global. A cryptocurrency trading platform under Block One is considering an IPO this year. Oh my God, the lovers. EOS for real. And that's what we got going on in crypto. Give them a like and a repost, and then we'll come back to the markets and get into the charts. John, here we go. Are you ready? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Did you hit the button yet? Are you heavy? Are you going to hit it? Are you?
For those of you out there that have been hitting that like button,
And we're here.
I just want to say thank you. Thank you very much.
And my chair keeps sinking.
Background snippets, catchy sights, navigating through the crypto maze.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the chat, make a list.
Market's volatile, but it's your game. Stay in the loop, don't let the chaos tame. Don't trip, bite a dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers
That's one on our new album.
stay strong, don't quit. Ride the wave, feel the thrill. In the crypto world, we will.
Casey Peterson asked, what narratives are you favoring this cycle? Real world assets, AI, DPIN, PayFi seem to have the green light. I like them all. PayFi, now that's a new one. I've not seen that term before, so you're going to get my curiosity up. I'm going to have to check it out. To payment finances, I'm not sure what tokens fall into that category, which ones are at the top of that list, but I will definitely be checking them out. But yeah, real world assets, AI, and DPIN. I've got some of those. DPIN, I've got some of those plays, man, but they've been slow. DSI is also another one, although it may not really come to the forefront until the bear market next year or the next cycle. But DSI will be, that's a good place to use blockchain technology and things like that, and science and research and things like that. They got some solid use cases for blockchain technology over there. Not just putting monkey pictures on the blockchain. Woohoo! Look, you can have mine for $45 million.
Don't trip, ride the dip. Together we'll win, we'll
We give them lots of coins here. We'll try to get down as much as we can.
thrive.
Got stacks. We got Doge. What's my opinion on hash flow? I've got no opinion of it right now. I've not kept up with it at all. It's something good to follow and on-chain metrics and things like that to keep track of, but I have not. I'm mostly into the charts, but I got nothing against that stuff. I'm too busy doing my other stuff. Joe, I'll come back to XCN. We'll do that one. Joe says, I think I did research, but I didn't like what I saw. I wasn't too crazy about it, but I mean, I told you the reason I got in. Sometimes I'll play them little lottery tickets, and I thought, And I'm glad I did. That's one of the very few that paid off so well. Keeping Chief says, I got in at 0.005 and just doubled my position at 3? Oh, just double your position at 3. Dave P says, this because Chain.com will allow the uses of XCN coin with discount for services on Chain.com. Also a buyback mechanism. And I think it's also, the governance stuff too, I think. The coming XCN ledger is going to be big as well. Wow. You guys know a lot more about it than I do. In my opinion, that is, as always, do your own research. For God's sakes, in just a dude in a trailer. All right, let's start taking a look at this market. First thing, I want to find out what this Ultima thing is. What the hey? They got it on MEXC. Who else has got it? KuCoin's got it. BitMart. MEXC's got it. I don't have MEXC anymore until I've never got that Palau ID yet. I've been slacking. Shouldn't have to have one. We should be able to trade anywhere we want to. Maybe that will ease up now. The bankers did not want anybody messing with crypto. Wow, this is pretty good, and she's looking pretty dang bullish. She's at 16,000. This is what this chart looks like. Holy crap. Wow, inverted head and shoulders bottom pattern there. Far beyond that little guy. Ooh, loudy. Where you headed, babe? Where you headed? You might be coming down, but if you continue to go full on bull. Oh wow, let's get funky here. So I've got nothing else to go on, so I'm going to go with the two most relevant targets that could be in play for the next higher high. You can go into $21,000. Maybe even going just right up to 23,000. You got my interest peak, baby. What the hell? Or she could be getting ready to calm down. If this is the top, and we have no idea of knowing. But if she's coming down, more than likely she'll be coming back down to about 9,000. Possibly just only about 10,000. That's starting to be a little bit more relevant in today's market. 618s are getting a little less popular. Just saying. On a strong trend, you're probably not going to see that many 618s. So 10,000, you dropped to 10,000, that would be cool. These guys right here, let's get this out because this is important. These guys have a 64% chance for a retest of that neckline, okay? So what goes up will come down. It's more likely to come down here before it goes up there, especially if altcoins are going to take a hit. We might see that. She's just got some hype. That's nice. Look at that. What is it? What is you? Ultima. This one's got a $715 million market cap. Fully diluted valuation is $1.6 billion. Circulating supply is 43,649. Total supply is 100,000. Only 100,000. Nice. Ultima is a modern token with a powerful background created by a team of experienced engineers. Its mission is to create a flawless cryptocurrency product to transform the way people interact with cryptocurrency around the world and provide them with instant cross-border payments in crypto. 7+ years of development? Wow, I never heard of it until today. Ultima is a powerful cryptocurrency centered on the Ultima token. Our ecosystem unites a range of innovative products, modern crypto wallets, a unique crypto debit card, a crowdfunding platform, its own marketplace, and more. A lot of our products are unique in the crypto market. The Ultima card. Travel club, exchange, a store, games. What's that? What did it say? Freezing games? I don't know what that means. Charity and startups crowdfunding platform. Jewelry? What the hell? The Jewelry is a platform for anyone to purchase jewelry by paying with Ultima tokens currently under development. Freezing Games is a platform for users to freeze their Ultimate tokens and get vouchers for top products with 90% bonus. Platform under development. The Store, marketplace and Ultima deal ad platform, global marketplace where any product or service can be bought or sold for Ultima tokens. Ultima Exchange, a top crypto exchange of high liquidity, pairs with both the Ultima ecosystem tokens and popular cryptocurrencies are available to traders on our exchange. The exchange is currently under development. Everything's vaporware right now, right? Under development, Travel Club. All this is under development. So is this up? Is this going? The Ultima card is a breakthrough in the cryptocurrency debit card industry, providing it can be used in more than 100 countries worldwide, from Europe to Latin America, Asia. Are you with MasterCard or Visa? What are you? Exceptionally high deposit limits up to 10,000 euros per day, 100,000 euros per month. Offer impressive withdrawal limits. Link Ultima card to Apple Pay or Global. Yeah, but are you with Visa or MasterCard? That would be what I need to know. Thank you. I mean, you'd have to be, right? But you're not mentioning it. There's your founder. Huh. Interesting. Who are your partners? I've never heard of this one before, and now it's in the top 100. So tell me how that works. 7+ years of development. I see you going back to 2023s as far as we got you on CoinGecko. So what's up with that? Interesting. Very interesting. I just don't. What do you guys think about Ultima? Too high to buy now. Interesting though. That's on the weekly. Here it is on the daily chart. Maybe you want to go up there and get them little suckers. That's the 4-hour chart looking all bullish. She's getting ready to pop off here on the 1 hour. Some might say she's already working on her breakout above the non-moving average, ready to go up to that target 21,000 it is. Unless you go up there and get rejected, then we have to pull our fibs out to figure out where you're coming down. That's an interesting one. Okay, I just had to look. Let's check out the XCN Onyx coin chart. Probably over on KuCoin would be good. Oh, she's still hanging around 3 cents, To get this little guy, you just need to set some limit orders, man. You need to pyramid in all the way down as far as you can go. Bigger buys, smaller buys, and just let her wick down in there. And hope that maybe she's coming down to make a lower low, and touch our little 800 or a little lower down there. What is that? 0.014 cents. 16 cents probably right here at the 886 Fibonacci. That would be kind of sweet. That's if she dips down. That's in the case she dips down. Right now she's holding this trend line, so yeah, y'all started saying, screw you, Road Dog. I don't want none of that to happen. I just want her to go up. I'm just saying, just in case. Still pyramiding down and catching whatever comes in case she wants to wick back down here and wick back in. But she kind of weakened that trend line. That kind of sucks because that's a bearish trend line. I mean, a bearish pattern. They are known to break to the downside, but they're fun to play until they don't. Swing high, the swing low. Tell me where you're going to go. That's cool. Oh, cool. That's cool. She's trying to get above that level. She's trying. She's working. She's trying to go up. She's trying. Working on it. She may still come back down to these 20.027 areas though, and that'd be a good place to stack your orders and catch it when she falls. Buy the dips. Little by little. We got any signs of divergence? Anything that'll help us out here? Bigger time frame. She's tired on the 4 hours. She wanted to roll over on the 4 hours, what it says. still, I mean, you're 9 across the 21. You already did that, so you just retest the 21 area. 0.0292. Maybe you dip down lower, but you should be able to recover from here, right? You try? I don't know. Here on the daily, she already got the flip over on the MACD saying she need to go down for a bit. She might do it. She might do it. Lost the non-moving average completely now. This candle, a couple candles ago, a few candles ago. You already did 21. Still good, still good. So we should be coming down to this 0.023 area on this chart right here. And she's been on the wick before. She touched it one time. Sometimes that's enough to satisfy it. And maybe she'll try to go up, but MACD says no, but Stochastic say, you want to bet? I bet I can do it. So hopefully, what we need the trend line to hold. We need the trend line to hold though. For the health of it, that would be great. Right now, she just working on sideways, not really knowing. But all the moving averages are wanting to roll off the 200, getting rejected off this 200 in 1 hour, and got a big thick crowd, a cloud that's trying to get us in there. So you got some interesting things going on. You got a 50 approaching the 100 moving average, and you got a 9 approaching that 100, and they're both trying to cross at the same time. So chop, and maybe some down. Chop and maybe some down. Be cool if you got a surprise bounce. Lower lows and lower highs. Nice though. Let's take a look at RSR, reserve rights. Hanging at 0.0089 cents. What are you doing on the bigger picture here, reserve rights? Ooh, you got so like most coins you sold off. Zoom out to the 3 days so we can see what's going on. So we had these targets, and clearly she went way beyond them. Yeah, I know. I was going to draw one of these guys, but no, Road Dog, you're just so bullish on everything. Look where she went. She wanted to play in the big leagues. Your next big ass target like that, I'm going to predict would be here. All right, this is 3-day chart for the bigger picture look. Nice rounded bottom. Rounded bottoms pay the bills. That's good. At some point, you're going to look back and this thing's going to be at 3 cents, over 3 cents, going on 4 cents, and she's less than half a penny now, or less than a penny now, 0.08. Oh man, you're putting this one on my radar. This is reserve rights. Let's go with, I don't know if I can still get a feed on here or not. I don't know if it still scores them and stuff like I'm used to use over here. It got kind of weird over here. I can't navigate it anymore. But it used to have a little score that I like to look at. Oh, they do. They just got it. Okay, cool. It's right behind my turkey ad. So for investor grade, this one's got, it's got excellent technology grade. It's got one of the highest scores out there. It's hard to find them around 80%. Fundamental grade 75%, technology grades 81%, and neutral territory right now. Valuation grade is 12%. Best I remember, down on this side, you are highly undervalued. Is that right, or is it the other side? I can't. Right there. I want to view the valuation. So, man, you got that put it on my list that I don't ever pay attention to except when I'm writing something down. Put you up there, darling, right there. She looks interested to me. Trader grade is at sell, but investor grade's at neutral, not necessary a buy. AI report, what's that? Report not available. Well, we tried. Let's see. Activity score is 81%. Repository score 66%. Collaboration score 64%. I have no idea what the hell that means. Tokenomics score is 73%. Exchange score is 100%. DFI scanner score is 62%. Reserve rights. Top 10 have 68%, others have 32%, that's what it seems like. Master reserve rights in a nutshell. What your tokenomics look like? I know you should show me over here, but I can't find it. Market cap is 491 million. Okay, under $1 billion there. So it's still like smallish market cap considered technically. Small toward mid, and all that stuff. All that scale's growing these days. Fully diluted is still under $1 billion. Oh, here we go. Circulating supply is 54 billion coins. It's with a total supply of 100 billion coins. That's why it moves like molasses a lot, huh? But if her little molasses ass can get back up to some of this, like to a dime, that would be pretty cool. If it get up to 3 cents, there's some gains to be made there. What would you look like coming from here to go to there, just to go up there and get you a nice little 3x there, or 4x, almost a 4x there, 300 something percent. See it, and then maybe when she gets going. So this one could be a nice 10x or more. It could have more play. Reserve rights. This was, I mean, it looks like an interesting play. It's going to fit in with the narratives that will become hot. So this one might be the cycle for this one. Last cycle didn't do so hot. Last cycle, well, I guess it did okay last cycle. That's when it got up to 10 cents. So she did all right. I played it for a little last cycle, but I got tired of waiting because it just took it forever to move and do anything. It was like, oh my God, is this ever going to work? She'll test your patience, like a lot of good ones. You need to pile this one back on the wallet, on spot, and just, let it sit there and then wake up and say, oh my God, look how big this bag pumped. That's what you do with reserve rights. It's an ERC20 token. You got some other contracts. They got an on arbitrum, and bait is on base. Base is going to be a big one. Base is going to be a big one. They're going to use base. Base has no token though. So it serves two main purposes for the reserve protocol: over collateralization of reserved stablecoins, R tokens, through staking and governing them through the proposing and voting on changes in their configuration. It has to do with stablecoin ideas. It was an interesting play, but it's not the stablecoin. And she's cheap right now. This is the 3-day. What you look like on the hour? Yeah, you just dropped kind of cheap. You were at 1.5 pennies, and now she's on sale. Possibility of pumping up or maybe dropping lower. Oh, you went deep. There we go. 1272 Fibonacci. Okay, she's a good chance that she's bottomed here. Let me go see what your weekly chart MACD looks like. You just flipped too. The daily, you're damn. Here on the daily, I got a 200 moving average. Good chance that she bounces from that. So just because the MACD is flipping doesn't mean that everything's going to drop. They can still go up. The MACD is a lagging indicator, and it was catching all this drop down here, basically. So we can start working our way out after she crosses, but it's not going to be like boom. We're going to have some down, maybe some more down, and lots of sideways, and not much fun. Going up, trying to make some gains, and then giving it back, coming back. You know, just bleh. For a few weeks, according to the MACD. Might we test these areas at point and half a penny? Maybe, but this is a nice possible bottom area. If it's just a local bottom, perhaps price comes up and then rolls over and we get down here. That could be a scenario we could be looking at. Not a bad play though. So on this one, DCA and through here would be a good strategy if nothing else. Or trying to catch the moves as they start to play out. Right now, you got a possible breakout scenario. It's a little lackluster. She's very lackluster, but that's looks like a bump and run. And that could take us all the way back up to 0.013, and then we might roll over, or any area up until then. All these moving averages are spread out, reversed orientation. And now it's time to go start trying to test them one by one. Or roll over and die more, but it looks like she wants to go test them one by one right now. Let's take a look at GPU. Node AI on MEXC. Zoom out. So looking for this to be a good little zone, coming back and touching the trend line. Wasn't really expecting her to do all this. Hopefully it'd be a bear trap, but it doesn't look like it is, so that sucks. We don't know right now. We haven't really closed the candle below the trend line, but she's got some rough signs below that 9 moving average, and 21's getting ready to cross over that 50 or that 200. 50 flirting with crossing the 100. That's not the most favorable thing we want to see right now. I'm just saying. It'd be a nice little bear trap if you could do it. Can you do it? You got any divergence here on the daily that we need to know about? Not really. No. Nope, that sucks. You're on the 4 hour. You trying? You got anything here? You got? Do you? Nope. No, you're trying. You ain't got it yet. She may be trying to. She need to try to level out around through here. She need to. So we're looking at 72 cents, and we went down to 50. That's quite a bit lower. Got something going on here. Are you in a big steep ass falling wedgie? That would be a promising sign to happen right here. I like that. And are you about 75% of the way through? That was so, yeah, okay. I think so. I've got some hope that this is a bear trap idea and that she can pop back through here. Moving averages are favorable. This one's looking suspect, but that can at least be enough to get us back into the pattern. I think we might have a bear trap idea here. I would watch this because this one's got a good chance to recover and break out, in my personal opinion. Or up here. And then that will save her from dropping here and going down, and she'll just go sideways and try to make some gains as best she can. GPU, interesting. That's what I'm looking for here. If we can bounce here and go up, that would be awesome. Can you do it here? Are you going to do it here, or are you going to go lower? You can do it right here. 618 where she's at right now. Good chance of the bounce. I'm on the 4 hour time frame. How are you looking on the 15? Yeah, what? You didn't get the memo we were just talking about? Gave it to the 4 hour. We were talking about it on the 4 hour. You don't look very happy about it. What's up with that? Why, you need to turn that frown upside down, GPU. Got this weird ass kind of support resistance line right here. You need to respect that and just go to the upside. See that channel you're in? You need to go to that cloud and cross up there. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Let's see what she does. Trend line. Trend line. Don't you cross this trend line. We'll make it red so she knows. Red line, it's hot fire, don't touch it. The floor is lava. Let's don't do it. I think she's got a good chance to start working off this trend line. In hopes of eventually breaking out of this. In hopes of making this a bear trap. In hopes so that we don't have to travel down, and I need to start leaving notes here so I can remember this stuff. And I guess it documents the ideas too. Possible bear trap scenario. Or an SFP if you want to do all the swing failure patterns. I suppose we could share this over into the group as just an idea to watch. Wow, that's cool. Who did that? That's awesome. I like that. That rocks. That's so rocks. Why does it never keep my favorites? Yes. That's awesome. Let's. This is Node AI GPU. One hour chart. All right, let's go back to the chat real quick, see what you guys are talking about. I'm going to work backwards. If XEN dips, I'm fine. It's a long-term play for me. Yeah, me too. Mine's long-term. Besides, I got in way cheaper than what it is right now. I've added to my bags too along the way. Yo, this song is a pop. Is a bop. Hopefully a trap. It's my only AI play. Threaten GPU so she understands clearly. Wow! Hey GPU. Hey. Can I talk to you for a minute? Hey, listen, we've been on the bigger time frames. We've been consulting with the Crypto Coalition, and we're just here to deliver a message to you. Coming down's not going to do you any good. Okay, you feel me? Nothing down there but dead fishes, places you don't want to be, places you might not come back from if you go down there. You understand what I'm trying to say here? Listen, what you need to do is keep your eyes on the prize. You're here to make some people some money. And if you don't start delivering, well, some people are going to come after you. And I notice, you ain't got no fingers or some toes, but you got some wicks over here, and ain't nobody want to put their wick in danger. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, we got some scissors. You got a wick. We don't want you to come down here leaving any candles or any wicks, because we're going to chop it off. Capiche? You gotta pick up what I'm laying down here. So what I need you to do is get off our turf, which is right here below 65 cents. I need you to kindly step outside of this here area. Well, I'm gonna have to pick up Guido and bring him over and talk to you. Now Guido, he's a little old school. He's more of a pen and pencil guy. He's not big into these GPU things. Matter of fact, you know, he's very physical. He likes to play with things, not type on keyboards. He likes things like baseball bats, hatchets, machetes. He likes things of that nature. He don't like GPUs so much, though. He likes to beat the hell out of GPUs and computers. And he's on his way. And I suggest that by the time that he gets here, that maybe you know maybe you should scurry up, you know, and maybe go somewhere safer. Go somewhere safer, like 70 cents, because you in the 60s, baby. You on the 60s, you're on the 60th street right here. And we on the streets, and you're not welcome here. Just to make sure you got that picture. Okay? Capiche? All right. Whew, okay, well, got the dirty work done right there. You can get your ass above that non-moving average. All right, let's zoom out and continue on. Hey, Backpack, I love you too, man. Got GPU shaping in their boots. Yeah, sometimes they need something like that. Sometimes you got to talk mean to them. I had to do that before I started turning things around in the market. I told this story before, but I had to get to the point. I'm like, I'm sitting there trying my best during all the little COVID stuff, and I'm like, I'm doing what I've done and what I've done years before, and I kept losing. I was like, I had to looked at my computer and said, no, this is going to change. I got mad. I lost something and lost about half my stack, and I'm like, this is going to change. No, I'm not going to lose this time. There's too many damn people making a living off of crypto. Too many damn people becoming millionaires off of crypto. There's no reason why I can't do it too. And I've been trying for years. Market, you're going to give me back every damn money that you took from me. You're going to give me every damn money all the money that I spent on mining equipment, all the money that I wasted on crypto and lost. You're going to give it back. All the money you took, you're going to give it back to me. And I'm going to learn TA, and I'm going to learn what these people that know do this market, and you're going to give it back to me, and then you're going to multiply it. And things started changing when I did that. For real, it did. Sometimes I think you have to speak the word like Jesus did. Chief Q says, the strain from cookies is making me stupid. I'm going to wait for tomorrow to do the meaningful trading. There's not enough that makes me stupid anymore. I just... Can't wait to get out of the snow. What? Getting out of the snow Sunday and taking the kids to Disney. Is it still... It'll be 20 degrees here and 80 when we land... Well, when we land in Orlando 2 hours later. Okay. I thought it was still snowing in Florida. You had me scared. PayFi is rigid TradFi and crypto. Real world payments and blockchain focused cryptos. AMP, okay, AMP, ACH, and Swift C. That's one I look. That's one I missed out on that might get a pull back a little bit through this. Put that on my list because I ain't got that. I'm trying to chop up some of this other crap. SPX 69,000 coming to upload tomorrow. Oh, really? I bet they'll would it pump up in the nump? Sam says, I'm not a VIP this month yet. Oh, dang it, Sean. Sean, it's all your fault. Have you seen the One Fuel OFC project? It's in pre-sale and has a crypto debit card, lets you spend any crypto anywhere. Most of them do, though. Most of them do. Just like a bank card, but crypto for us. Well, I mean, Crypto.com has one. Coinbase has one. I use my Crypto.com one all the time. But yeah, it's an exchange. A lot of exchanges and even wallets are starting to move toward doing this, and soon. I that idea came to me and I just predicted it, or thought I predicted it, but it turned out there's already a project. We mentioned it on the stream and I forgot what it is, but there's already a crypto wallet project out there, and you have your exchange hooked up, and use a debit card. So that's becoming more and more of a thing. And I think Tangem might be headed that way. Tangem might be headed that way too. So yeah, you'll start seeing lots and more of those. But I would say the ones that are part of the big exchanges, though, they'll probably get the bulk of it. Like Crypto.com, they started that one, and that's a great little card. And it's metal. You can get a metal version. It's badass. Nobody cares, though. But you feel badass with the metal card for some reason. Wonderful message, Road Dog. Hey, thank you, Bug Pig. Give it back with interest. Hell yeah. As Mark, taking not just your money, it takes your time and this emotional energy, all this trauma you got to put yourself through. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at my portfolio. It's half what it was a couple of weeks ago. What? Sucks. You need to be paid for that. You're not just getting lucky to make that money. You're earning it every step of the way. That's why you don't get stupid and let your emotions cheat you out of it. Casey Peterson, I'm late to the party for XCN, Swift, and Ondo. I'm late for Swift. Ondo, I got in, but I don't have that huge of a bag of it anymore. Didn't see them till they pumped, so I'm looking for good entries. Hi, dog. I'm new. I can't see it. You have a great show. 1Q. Okay. Oh, and you just did that. Sorry, I want to know your opinion on Crow. I heard you mention it. I've been involved with that for a long time just because I got the card. Last cycle, my story with Crow, it's been a love-hate thing. I was skeptical about crypto stuff when I first get into it, and so that was brand new, and you had to buy it, the coin, and then stake it. So I bought, I had to buy $1,800 worth of that damn coin to get the card and stake it at 18 cents, and then it dropped to 4 cents. And I'm sitting here waiting in the mail, waiting for that card to come in the mail. And it took 3 months for me to get that card, almost 3 months. And I'm like, what the hell? I was pissed. I felt like I was cheated, gypped, and everything else. I was pissed. Bad mouthing Crow. Of course, I had more toxic mentality than this before I found gratitude and the effects of gratitude, which will change your life. But anyway, turns out though, so you stake your coins, and then it went up, I don't know, man, close to $1, like 70, 80 cents. And I thought I was stuck because you have to stake them for so many days. I didn't know I'd already qualified. So I was able to set, but it was like, they were coming in, it's probably about 30 cents when I sold them off. So I at least doubled, but I could have exited. Anyway, that little bag, that $1,800 thing, I saw that go up to like $10,000 or something crazy. And I could have cashed, or maybe more, maybe about 14. I can't remember. But so I'm definitely keeping some Crow around this time too, especially knowing that they keep building on their platform. They're burning the supplies, and something's going to happen with it. So I've still got mine. It's a Cosmos ecosystem thing. I've got it playing over there, and got a few on the Crypto.com exchange. But I like it. With it dipping, I was kind of thinking about trying to get some more on my Cosmos wallets over there. Sir Lamelot, I need a lot of money. We all do. But you can get it in crypto if we play it right. We play it right. Sometimes it comes slow, but we're starting to get into the part of the market where it'll come faster and faster. That's good. All right, let's go check out Solana. See how Solana's doing. Zoom out on the daily so I won't be freaking out. We've been going for an hour and 28 minutes. Set my timer. Solana, you're at what? Where are you at? $204? Are you taking another hit? No, I don't know if that was before or after when we hit that, but that was when we were target. We were looking at 618 areas down here. I'd like to just, oh man, we were playing all kinds of things over here, weren't we? Well, you hit me today. We put that target up there, and you came down lower. You came down a lot lower today, though. No, this is a week. Let me get on the daily. Well, you hit it where we marked it. I don't know. I can't remember what I called on this one. It's probably over in the trading room. But anyway, let's get rid of this. If I put an arrow for it, it means I was expecting it to hold. And let's get this fan thing off. All right. Well, I think I found what I was trying to do. So you already came down there? Moving averages are okay. So when bears cross there. Chop chop on Ichimoku, not what we want to see for upward action or necessarily slam us down to the ground action either, but just chop. 886 retracement, holding that one. Looks like you went up, and you did. And you hit our 127 area. You pulled back to our 618. You're trying to test it there. You went up here. We do like this area, and that area can hold. So I want to mark this guy. It's a big fat Fibonacci 618 area. Current 618 has been broken. It's right here, there. Okay, so for our local moves, we go swing high to swing low. This is the good thing. So the accumulation or the discount area was all through here where it wicked at. So that was the best places to get in by this theory, this method, this interpretation, if you will. And we came back and we're just kind of tapping that area. Hopefully, and we're in a cloud, a red cloud, so we could bounce out of it. And then if we do that, I mean, we looking at 222, be looking at each one of these 235, but should be coming back to around 250. So a slow climb toward 250 should be what we're looking for right now. We got that's a nice reversal wick right there. If it can hold. Sometimes you might see price come back down, halfway through there, maybe back at 190, something like that, before we bounce up. I'm hoping we don't see that. There's a good chance that we might avoid that and just bounce it up with this cloud, so that's good. Let's come down to the 4 hour and see what she says. 4 hour, we got our 800 moving average, and that's a good bottoming support area there, so that's cool. Hanging around with Lucy, because Lucy's in the details. 9's above Lucy. The 9 has overtaken Lucy. That's good. And a thickening red cloud. I think we're on a good trajectory to try to work our way back up, and I think it'll be a slow process. So right now, this line has not matured up so enough that we can get a good feel. I mean, we started out with like this one, right? Now we got to see where we're leveling off at, and we don't know. We don't have a. If we looked at, we're labeled this A and B for the next wave down the bottom. We don't necessarily have a bottom yet for this wave or this move. It looks like we were trying here, but we lost that, so that sucks. So either this is all over and we're going to come down and make a new low, which I hope that's not happening. It's not what the bigger time frames are saying. More than likely, we're going to level out. Now, my guess would be I'm going to go from this white candle right here. This is pure speculation. And I'm going to park my little wick there, or my line there, and then I'm going to take this one and line it up right here with that candle body. And I'm going to see if I got any respect out of this angle. And it looks like we do. We do. So if so, then I'm going to put it candle body. Candle body says, nah. Put it down to the bottom of the wick. And then that is a technique that I use that can help us identify that little area there, which might be just a hair lower or might be the same price as what these wicks are here, but it looks like it's going to extend over here and bounce. So we got a few more candles, a few more hours possibly before we get a bounce. Or she decides just to dump all the way down. So whatever you want to. One of the two, probably. Also, we got a super chat from Mike Stevenson, $10. Thank you for answering. Hey, did I answer your question? Thank you. Thank you for the super chat, my man. Very much appreciated. 100% crowdsourced. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, for the opinion on Crow. Okay, I have a short memory span too, so I have to go back and look. Case Peterson. Okay, well, that's a private conversation. Not trying to do that. Mike Sue says I've been accumulating Crow. I think it's a good play. It's not a bad play at all. It will go up. It will go up, and I'm curious the way that they've been doing their token burn. It might go up. It may even make it over $1 this time. I wish they would lighten up on how much you need to get the cards going, so they can get more people with the cards. I mean, I know they got one that's free, but you know, you have more perks. You get some perks by holding that. You got airport lounge and all that. I haven't got to use that yet, but I'm waiting. I'm debating getting Filecoin at these prices. It's cheap. I feel like it could drop back to 70 with like 70 cents. What? Filecoin? Oh, to $1.70. I didn't see a buck. Drop to $1.70. Oh man. I haven't looked at it lately. 322, huh? Right now she's trying to go through that cloud. I mean, I know this is a bearish pattern. A lot of people, I mean, you can look at this as several different ways where you make it a triangle or a pennant or a flag, but you could look at it as a bear flag. I mean, a lot of people will. And you know, you could be saying, oh, it's to the downside, and it could happen. So that's where the $1.50 probably comes in. And it could be, it can be, but the moving averages are suggesting she might be trying to come up a little bit, or it might just be part of the bigger flag. So yeah, you do have that idea, and we do have some fib levels down there too. I hope not. Let's zoom out. But she's not been there before, has she? Not on this chart. So the odds, the chances are more in your favor that we won't go to there with that bear flag. We can. I'm not going to take it off the table. We extend this line. It can definitely play into this picture. But with this bottom area, man, it's got a good chance to hold because it's held throughout the years. These targets are all still good. Okay, cool. I'll leave that. Likely, it's just a Did you go lower though? It did go lower, didn't it? I see a little cloud, spindly. Maybe it's too early to tell on that one. If it's going to go down there, I don't see it happening just quite yet, though. I'm on a bigger time frame. The 3-day getting rejected off of this kamikaze mission right there wasn't helpful for price action. Let me take this Fibonacci off. Oh snap! You took my lines off. Let me keep those targets. Cause they're still valid so far. Aren't they? Whoa. You got a new low though. I guess we gotta adjust a little since we got a new low. All right, let me get rid of the fibs, and I would recommend using this little range tool. And it's suggesting that we pop back up toward about 590 after we get through playing all these little bottom games we got going on. And I kind of agree. So I know it looks like a bear, and it could be. I'm not trying to, that is a possibility. It could be a bear pennant or flag, but it can also be a reversal. And one such way is if it does this, send in triangle. So I would watch for the possibility of maybe it catching above that 9 moving average. Watch it on the smaller time frames. I'm not leaving this line up there. I hate that pattern. Some idea that might give you a little hope is, well, we're on the 1 hour, we're above the 9 moving average. It's a green cloud that we're in, and a lot of times we go up to the other side of them. No guarantees that we're not going to roll over, but it's at least it's trying to do something here. It's trying to make a bottom. So I'd say give it all the encouragement in the world that it needs, unless you want it to go lower. It's above the 9 moving average. That's positive. What the moving averages are telling me as they're starting to come down here is that we're in accumulation. So we might see this kind of drag on a little bit. But she should be trying to at least touch a couple of these on their way up. So there's some hopium. What I would do, or what I will do here on this 1 hour, is I'll use my fibs and go from high to low, and we'll just gauge what she's doing. So we're out of discount zero. We're in this may be the last call for alcohol before she takes off. That's in the zone we're in. It could, or she could roll over down. We don't know, but it could be good. And we got some signs saying that she's ready to go to the next level, which would be up to 377 and start testing those areas, slowly making her way up to 405. So I'm going to paint this little guy there and see if we can go up there. And we may not make it up there. May not make it past this one before we roll over, but if we do, we got a better chance of being in a range the higher that we can come up here. If we just rolled over from here, we would probably be looking down here at 192 and your 150 area and everything. So I mean, she's got a chance here to be working on something, is what I'm going to say. I would look for it to get past this peak here, try to make in some kind of W pattern, some kind of double bottom, but I think it's hopeful. I think it's hopeful that it's trying to turn around. Smaller time frames anyway. Let's check out stacks. Stacks a lot in the same kind of situation, but not so much in a bear pennant or bear flag. It looks a little bit more like a V-shaped type recovery almost. I mean, it never didn't come all the way up here, but she did catch some there. It might make a nice Adam and Eve bottom, and so she might start coming down. She might even come down around 88 cents again at some point, maybe. But right now, she's not thinking about it on the 1 hour. I want to zoom out a little bit. I should have done that earlier. Here we're on the daily. Oh, look at this. So you got the 360, the 666, the 800, our bigger moving averages still right where they should be. I mean, they're leveling out, but they're in the great order, and that right there says that we can go back to 202. So we got a chance to fill that gravitational pull back up toward there. In my personal opinion, the 100 hasn't crossed the 200. We still got some good signs here that we can still make a comeback. And I'm not satisfied with some of these trend lines. Right. That angle's not on there. It's close, but not perfect. And there might be just enough wiggle room to get most of that wick there. Most of it. She still kind of pierced through those levels there. So I think when I see them go this deep, I mean, they may hang around here a little bit, but they've got a good chance to pull back up to these areas that we just lost there. So let me come to I'm on a 2 hour. That's bearish cross. Those are all not doing you any favors there, are they? Oh, is that angle gonna hold something? Oh, we're on the underside of that. That sucks. Okay. We need to hope for a bear trap and not a bearish retest, and it's kind of hard to tell right now. She's trying. We need it. We need to bounce back up in here. There's a cloud just begging for it to do it. 9's above the 21. She's trying, but it could easily also be a rollover down lower. This is where we would take our fibs, do the same thing that we just did on the other coin, and kind of gauge it that way. And when we apply the fibs to it, then okay, we got hope. We got hope. We're above the 382. Okay, we got hope of this holding. Lose that, then we're looking back at 90. But now we got hope of coming up to these areas that we got. So I think it's hopeful. I think we're going to see a little relief on some of these altcoins, because and Bitcoin dominance, I believe, was coming down temporarily, right? But and it might be enough to get us back above here and come up to these levels. But then we might start, come back and stay in this channel. Wow, Stacks, you're cheap. Oh, you had how cheap did you go today? Hey, I still got my bag, don't I? You didn't kill me, did you? I thought I saw you earlier. Dang. You went low on that dip. That was that yesterday's dip? I gotta make sure I ain't got any notices, but dang, that went lower than what I was. I gotta keep an eye on these altcoins. Still got it. Man, you're fairly decent on risk. You could be a lot better though. I'm gonna have to beef up my risk percentages over on Smart Margin. That will be my job after the stream, I'm sure. But they're all right now. But if we're going up, that's the best way to do my risk margin. I just gotta make some little small sells as we go up, and then I'm good. All right, look at Doji. Hey, Doge. 26-cent Doge after dropping down to 20. Wow. She's still below the non-moving average on the 2 hour. Above it on the 1. Just trying. Chop city. Chop for a lot of them. Doge will be fun. She's just at a discount right now. Let's take a look at Doge's weekly. How do you look on the weekly, Doge, when you're you -2? You already had a bearish cross. All right, that's what I was looking for. Stochastic's buried. I got an ugly chart here. I kind of like when redo this. We got, oh, we're above it though. Respecting our 618, it wasn't a perfect tap on that one. However, we only took this little move. We go back here to our very low. It's got a lot more respect for it. Identifies more of that support resistance flip area. I'd be aware of the 14.5 cent area just in case we do decide to go down. then we'll just put in a little zone here between the 786 and 886. Steep ass retracements. Not saying she's got to go there, but she could. Actually, the moving average strategy says we're likely to find when we are finding our bounce off the 50, and then we'll come back to 21. If we get rejected, we might be coming down here. If we get past the 21, we'll go talk to the 9 moving average back at 34 cents. It's a pretty cool little strategy. Here on the daily, we seem to have respected the 200 moving average, so that suggests also that we'll be coming back up to 33 cents. Talk to the 50 and the 100. 100. Well, then the 50 would be how that works. So that's what I'm looking for. And every time we get a big dip like that, a nice little candle. She went a little sideways and then going up. Maybe she'll do it again. Hopefully she'll do it again. And we'll go up here and talk to this 33 cent area. Will she go above the 33 cent? I'm not so sure about that. That's like an area of resistance there. Draw your trend lines, because trend lines are important. Make it big and fat. Red line for resistance, and that's probably where she's going to bump her head there. So go from candle bodies, got that wick, didn't quite touch there. Bearish retest, drop. So we might hit her head, retest that one more time. So I would be looking at 33 and then maybe a rollover till we kind of figure out what's going on. Then we might be able to, we might have something like this that we could add, but it's a lot weaker than this one. Let's go down to the 36 or the one of the smaller time frames, like the 1 hour or something like that, going sideways. $382, hold that, we can get a nice bounce. Otherwise, we would be coming back to probably the 23 cent area, maybe coming back to tap that one. If we go through that green cloud, we lose that area and come back down here. But there is a chance that maybe that will hold as a falling wedge pattern or a triangle. A lot of people ascending triangle. It would be an ascending triangle. These little guys, now they break up 53% of the time. Is the general persistence. 53% chance to break to the upside. Continuation pattern is what they are. And the standard measure move for traditional TA is to take that and put it at the breakout, which would take you just a little higher. They give you a higher high. Anymore, you see people doing this, and they may have some luck with it, but what they're doing unknowingly is doing an A equals CD move, and it actually goes to the Fibonacci, and that tells us it can take us back up here to 800 moving average area, and that could be at 34 cent, that 33. Another thing that could give us that 33 cent target. Other people might be taking that and trying to play it. Maybe they'll see it as a flag, and they put it to the outside, and their targets be a little higher. That target may not get may not hit, and so you don't see me do it this way. You see me do it in the way that more likely helps me. So I can come back and go, look, those are the techniques that when we come back to a chart, and when I have the privilege and honor that I can say, nailed it! That's when the techniques that gets me there. It's not this flag thing, because that may not hit. So I just like to point out the techniques that I'm using that are in line with the traditional technical analysis stuff, and not just trying to make up the rules as you go. I'm actually using the rules that other people put out there, and it seems to work pretty good a lot of the times for some of the things. Speaking of which, how's that trade going, man? Oh, we're out of a trade. We got stopped out, didn't we? We did, didn't we? In profit over. How's she doing over here in Bitcoin? Bitcoin, yeah, are you maturing out? Ain't got you yet there, and that's not going to work for me. But what we do have, see, I'm getting too tied up on looking at this. What I got to do is remember where we come from, and I'm on a 1 minute time frame too. and zoom out, and now I got our trend line. Now I've got our channel, and now we're close to my trend line, and you're going to think I'm crazy, but and it says that we can go back up here to this 99. Let me see if we got a trade here for Bitcoin.
I ain't trying to bother. You're moving me in all the right away.
Oh, that song. 382 Fibonacci right here, ladies and gentlemen. Not my usual colors. Hey, girl. Ooh. I want to put some butter on your buns. That chicken over there needs to be socked up with a biscuit and gravy. Gobble, gobble, baby.
But damn, it feels good when you jump on it. Cause I'm not just like you own it. You can have my last name if you want it.
Trump dance.
If you want it, if you want it. Dear girl, we don't even have to stop.
Sprinkler. Sexy sprinkler. Sprinkler going off. Just had to get it out of my system there. The music affects me. You know, I think we got a crazy trade going on here. I'm gonna do something kind of risque. I'm about to go in. I'm gonna go in. Just gently. Just a little gentle entry here. Ooh. I'm gonna take just a little pinch now. You're not waiting for a signal? I should wait for a signal, but we're probably going to do something else. I will use a stop loss. This one allows me to do a stop loss after I put an entry order in, and I like that. Can you come down lower? Can I get one here? 97818. Make sure I got my leverage and turn you down. I'm going to go down to about 7. Oh, you coming, baby? You coming for me now? Let me hurry. Let me get my order in now. I'm going to go with about 7x because I'll raise it and it'll get smaller. I'm going to go with $30 real quick. I don't want to chase you. Might give me another one here before she takes off without me. Smaller one, maybe about $13. Just never you in. I'm gonna get you in now. Wait for the other one to come to me. This is why you go. I've got it. I'm gonna set my stop loss just right below my trend line, right below my tight ass stop loss. Tight ass stop loss. I could go. How much am I losing there? Oh, I'm only 24 cents. I can go lower than that. I'll take it a little deeper just in case. Right below these wicks over here. How much is that going to give me? 42 cents. I can deal with that right now. I've only got $39 in for me to lose 42 cents on this trade. I'll do it. Shoot, yeah. Because my juicy target was up here about 99. I want to fine tune it in. No, dog, why are you going with that target? Actually, I'm going a little higher. I'm pulling you up here, baby. Take profit up here, but I get $5. I can risk 42 cents to make $5. Because that's all I'm risking is what I get stopped off at. That's the thing. When they say risk, don't risk more than 2 or 3% of your account. That's what they're talking about when you get a stop loss. So if your rule to go by is 1% of your account, a $500 account, risk 1%. I don't want to risk anything more than $5 on being stopped out on any trade. I can crank up leverage. I can make a position size as big as whatever. Just as long as I don't lose more than $5 on that trade, I'm within that rule. Some people misinterpret that. They say, well, I can only use 1%. Like they do $5 trades. That's not what it says. It's the $5 risk. And here I'm just risking 42 cents at the moment. Now my other order hasn't been hit. I'll probably go up if it gets hit. It's not going to get. She's bouncing already. Oh snap! Do I do it? Oh, I am on the 1 minute. Let me see if she gets rejected there. I may have to go add her in though, because I'm still at a good. As long as I'm near this trend line when I'm getting in, I'm cool with it. Can you go to 10? You got a 10-second chart? Oh, I think she's going. I'm going to take her right now. Now I've been. Is it still just 42 cents? How's that possible? Wait a minute. Are you? I need my new stop loss. Now we're looking. So if I come down lower past these, now I'm risking $1. $1. Where you at? $1.68. That's all I'm risking. Not even at 1% of this account yet. And my take profit. Oh, you going down now? You gonna stop me out? My take profit up here, which I think we actually went up here, right? Is $19. So if this works out, I would risk $1.69 to make $19. That's a pretty good risk to reward ratio right there on this 1 minute time frame. And here we are going green. I'm cool with you. I got in a little too well, I chased her just a little bit, but I'm on the bottom trend line. That's why I don't mind this. On the bottom trend line, I can set a really tight stop loss, and this is how I like to do. If I'm going to do this little small term time trading, this is how I like to set it up. I didn't use that little tool. I guess I should do that. You see, a lot of people, they go through all the thing to figure out all the calculations. I'm going to get this, and I'm going to figure out my risk to reward ratio. And it's got to be a minimum of a 3-to-1, or we're not going to take it. It ain't a good trade to take. But then they don't play out that 3-to-1. Like, what do we got here? So I've got a risk to reward rate. I've got a 10.28 to 1 risk to reward ratio. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I don't know for sure that she will go up there all that way. But what we can do once she gets established here on our new trend, we'll start tracking it with trend lines, and then we will move up our stop loss. When she gets going, I'm going to move it up to break even, so that if the trade goes against me, then I'm not losing any dang thing other than maybe 47 cents in fees, because apparently that's what it's cost me. So I've already lost 47 cents. No matter where I get stop loss, I'm going to at least have 47 cents extra as part of that deal. And you better not cross that trend line, baby. Don't you stop me out. Don't you go against me. Oh, hell. Well, time to cut it off. There's a red candle. Everybody turn your heads while I get it. Well, I just set them and forget them and go about my way, ladies and gentlemen. And oh, I didn't erase anything, did I? And that's what I recommend that you do too. I either come back and I've lost $1 or something, or I've gained, what was it? Was it 13, 14? Was it that much or not that much? I can't remember. Or I gained that money. Do we take a look at PopCat? PopCat, 24 cents, almost a quarter. She got lower today, or I guess that was today or yesterday. The second. Okay, yeah, during the big dip, she went down to 16 cents. Let's zoom out on PopCat. Oh man, why don't we just all this old stuff? I don't even know what's going on. I had an arrow pointing to something. Oh, did you hit? Did you hit? Did it hit? So we had this at, she just, I guess on the technicality, she might have missed it by just a tiny hair, but that was the target that we were looking at right there where she went up week 2. Okay, cool. All right, we're good. Remember the zone. All the lines we draw, they're a cloudy, fuzzy zone. You're not trying to go to the penny. If you're looking at it trying to go to the penny, then you're missing the concept. Oh, here we are, bear street test. Or bear trap, is it? Ichimoku Cloud says, Ooh, it could go nasty. How much lower can you possibly go, Popcat? How much lower you need me to go? That's, whoo. Popcat is on sale. She's back at her lows that she had back in August. She is at her 886 Fibonacci retracement. Your deep ass retracement. Yeah, normally don't want to see anything lower than that unless you want to go to 0. So you got that. So pretty safe that that's, was it 16 cents was probably the bottom, And this is probably going to end up being a bear trap. It probably will. And we'll probably be working our way, probably a little slowly, maybe a little fast at first, but it may take us a minute to get back up to 61 cents. But that's the next step that we've got to realize on our stair step up. We've got to hit that target. We've got to. Might even go above it or something, but that's the necessary level that we need to reach, and then try to get out of that zone over 89, working our way back up to 134. It may be a slow process, people, but this would be a fun zone to accumulate through here if you believe in this coin and think that it's going to get back up to maybe $2 or higher again. And 886 retracement will probably bring you somewhere back up around 186 with the possibility to maybe get to 233 on that next high. And that might be the top of the year. I don't know. So, I mean, you got to think about that. It took it, well, I don't know. How long did it take it to run this? When she was down here before, it took, oh, okay, that's 100 days. So a little over 3 months to go from where she was right now. In 3 months, she got back to $2. In 3 months, that'd be plenty of time for her to make a higher high. If she's going to make a higher high, it might get as high as 233 or 260. But more than likely, she's seriously going to have some issues here at these levels. And it may be, and not only there, but a couple of other levels down here. And you guys are already spelling out a couple. She's going to have a few issues here. And all these fibs are going to have some kind of reaction in most cases, but there's going to be certain levels we need to get by. And we definitely want to see us get by this one. At 90 cents, we want to see ourselves get up there. So, Popcat, I guess we can share this idea with some more people. I like the idea of a possible bear trap. And it's just possible at the moment. It could roll over. There's a couple of things it can do. There's a couple of things that she could be doing here. Let's talk about them. She is either going to roll over and die. That's the first thing. That would suck. Let's get it out of the way. Or she could roll over and come down and make a double bottom, and that can either be at the same price, maybe a little higher. And then we could go in. Or geez, she could just take her own sweet time and you could do some kind of triple bottom pattern here. That could happen. So, but she might come down one more time and then, you know, working on the bottom pattern. I don't know, but she getting above here usually results in a nice, stronger move. And then that brings you back into the other pattern, which is a falling wedge. And that, I could see 60 cents coming maybe a little quicker than not, because when she does move a little bit. She did this move over here. She did that move. I'm just gonna grab you and throw you over here. She did something like that. So, I mean, if she got back in this pattern and did something, that would be bringing her back up here around 50 cents somewhere. That'd be cool. We locked the odd of a bear trap. Let's see if it does that, or if she rolls over. But even if she rolls over, it could be just a double bottom before she does it. It doesn't necessarily have to be. Doesn't necessarily have to be all the way down here. Can be, but it doesn't have to be. On the 4 hour, the 9 has crossed the 21 moving average, and that's giving me hope that, yeah, this could be a bear trap. Ichimoku Cloud says, screw you, Road Dog, I want to dump you. But hey, screw you. You're kind of close to us to say that. Normally they get too close to us, we'd grab onto them and flip them over and get on the other side. Apparently, I'm going to have to buy more memory or something. We got 28 people hanging out with me. Thanks for hanging out. We lost a few on a few minutes ago on whatever I was talking about. DMC3 says, can we recover in Q4? Oh, you mean this next year? There will be talk toward the end of the cycle of a super cycle. There always is. The only difference is before they always failed, and then we went into a bear market, and it was, they're never fun. The next bear market that we get, I don't think is going to be as harsh, at least for Bitcoin. Altcoins will always take a hit. They just do. They do every time. You don't want to ride altcoins down in the bear market. You don't want to hold them during the bear market at all. Even you think, oh, it's all right, I can ride it out. All right. I mean, you're talking $100 going down to like $8, $1,000 going down to like 75 or 80 or maybe 50. It's kind of sickening when you look back and you're like, well, yeah, I probably could have used that for something else or did this smarter. Because you think, well, man, imagine if I had that $1,000, how many coins I could buy right now when they're down here. So altcoins are a no-no to hold. Bitcoin, well, everybody's holding Bitcoin. It always does better the next cycle. Some people sell it, rebuy it. You can do that too, but it may not drop down as low as you're hoping for this next time. So can we, in quarter four, you might start hearing rumors of an extended cycle, and it may happen. There may be an effect this time of it because of all the buying and attention coming into crypto. Now, some people don't. There's a little psychic here on YouTube, or an intuitive, rather. I think she prefers to be called an intuitive. I watched her last cycle, and I'm going to say she had made some pretty damn accurate calls for the way that she does her things. She uses tarot cards and mostly pendulum. And I know it's woo-woo stuff and everything, but she nailed some things. She nailed my YFI thing that I asked her to read for me. Nailed it. The top. Nailed it. I've seen her do that with other things, but there's some that she missed. One of hers that she did pick, and I did play, she sees it going to $88. Now, that might be one that she misses, but it's Opal, O-P-U-L, Opulus. So I got in on that one early from her. But she foresees that 2026 is going to be good for crypto, and she saw that a couple of years ago. In fact, she was having trouble reading 2025. She was getting information for 2024 and 2026 and putting her price predictions out, and I've got a reading of that somewhere. I mean, she's updated it since then, but she was having trouble reading 2025 for some reason, and now she is. But just some interesting things. But 2026, I mean, maybe this continues and 2026 is a good year, because we went through so much in these markets, especially through the Biden administration, and then we got Trump in office and doing some stuff, and 2026 may still continue. It should be a good year for legacy markets too. But crypto, we look at that 4-year cycle on Bitcoin. I don't know. I'm interested, but I'm not subscribing to that theory gung ho, but I'll keep it's in the back of my mind to look for signs for any continuation things. And I will probably hold on to about 25% of my crypto, my altcoins there at the end, just to see, just to give them some room for anything else. But by the end of the year, I expect to be out of a big part of them, and I think everybody else should try to play that too, because usually that 4-year cycle is on point and we do go into bear market, at least for altcoins. I mean, what if everybody just wants to focus on Bitcoin and say screw altcoins? I don't know. But that's how I feel about it. All right. Well, guys, we've been going for over 2 hours. Jeez, I'm over 2 hours. 28 people still. You guys are soldiers, let me tell you. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. There might be some of them that I missed. I apologize. We can pick them up tomorrow, but I at least got everybody's, at least one from everybody there. We covered Ultima, XEN, our reserve rights, GPU, Solana, Stacks, Doge, Popcat, and I think a few others that we picked up in the meantime. Still can't remember to do that little chapter thing, or I can start putting timestamps on that. I'll get the hang of it one of these days. I appreciate you for hanging out. I'm going to go out and get some new AI music tunes if you're interested. They're kind of cool. God bless you guys, and we'll end up taking one last look at Bitcoin here. How you doing, Bitcoin? And I'll look at you on small time frame. Did you go down? Did I get stopped out? Did I get stopped out on my trade? I might have got stopped out. I might have lost $1. Dang, Road Dog, you're such a degen. Well, I got stopped out, so my idea didn't work, and oh, you little son of a. I can't. Now I can't see what you're doing. You call me crazy. I'm going right back in. I'm doing it. I'm going in. I'm in. Stop loss. We're going to. I've got that trend line there. Wick to that. You wicked out. I think you. Oh crap. I'm setting a tight ass stop loss. You're either going to bump in or you're coming down. So I'm going to set a real tiny stop loss. Normally I go, well, the rule is to go below that last candle. That's the safe rule, because if she makes a lower low than that candle, then the trade is invalid. So that would be the smart place to put my stop loss. I was getting stingy about what I wanted to lose. So I've got oh my God, I didn't know I opened that big of a trade. That's my margin. Okay. I thought I was shooting for like a $30 trade. I've got it's $129 the margin used. The trade position size is $899. I'm risking $1.20. I'm risking $1.28 on this, and it looks like this is actually a bearish retest of that line. I may just be giving, but I'm only giving away $1 of it. Still looking for that same top. Let me consult the OFibs here, because I like that she was at a 382 and that was at that time a 0.5. Okay, you can still bounce off of a 0.5 and we can be all right. 618. You shouldn't touch that. I'm still looking for a bear trap idea here. Still looking for a bear trap idea. Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Are you doing it? Oh, she may be doing it. Look, she went green. Yeah, baby, you go do that bear trap. You stop me out, you little so-and-so. How dare you? All right, so it might have something here. I might have it. We might have another trade, and hopefully it'll make up the $1 that I lost. Oh, yes, baby, don't do it. Oh, yeah. All that stuff. YouTube algorithm stuff. Come on, yeah, baby. Let's act stupid. Let's act stupid. Let's act stupid and make it go against us. Whatever you do, don't get in your ego. God Lord, you start making. Everybody makes stupid decisions when they're in their ego. Nice. Okay, maybe we got something. I like bear trap ideas. It's part of my degen nature. I can't help it. I will risk them little suckers. So we got 56 cents running. Almost. That's I'm 1/3 of the way to recovering what we lost on our stop loss. What's our balance? Our balance over here. I say ours because we're going to give away the money. We were at 552 and now we're at 549, and it's going up and now it's going down, and then it's going up and no, now it's going down. Oh, no, it didn't do anything. Oh, it went down. It went down. It went down. Oh no. Oh no. Should I sell? Should I jump out now? It's got a green candle. Should I? Oh no. All right. Yeah. This is where you kind of learn how to, nail it. Yeah. I'm waiting for that first green red candle down. I'm going to let this little sucker ride, and then I'm going to move my stop loss. I'm already moving my stop loss up because I'm going to put it right under that last one. Now I'm only risking 42 cents, baby. If it goes against me, I'm only down 42 cents. If I win it, if I come up here to my target, which is a calculated target, that's a high target. Jesus. Is that really the one we went with? Yeah, we did. I'm playing it. I can take some profits along the way. I can set some take profits over here. They got a cool way to do it. I go over here and just put a last price and put whatever price, and I can take percentages of it. And I'll probably do that. Let me do that. That's a good... This is good practices that I'm demonstrating. I don't always do this, but it looks good on YouTube. I do it well. I'm more likely to do this on this kind of trading because you got to watch your P's and Q's on this. You got to watch your risk levels. We got a 618 coming right here. So I want to at what is that? 98,220 is what it tells me. So I'm going to take 25% right there. 98. And I'm going to front run it by a little bit. Go 218, and I'm going to take 25% there. And then that will be, and I'll snag $1. And then if I got that, I could technically right now move my. Yeah, we can go ahead and do that. I hope it doesn't come back and stop me out. That's the only thing. I could technically move my stop loss to break even. It's a little early to do that just yet, though. Just a little early, I think. I don't know what the market makers got in mind, but they shouldn't bring much. I'll probably come back later and do that. Right now, I'm cool with losing 47. I'm moving to 47 cents. Now, there was 42 a few seconds ago, dumbass. Shut up, Sean. All right. I won't think that was Sean. I think that was somebody else, but still, shut up, Sean. I might. It's still too early. I'm on the 1 minute chart, by the way. It's tiny time frames. I think I'm fine. And right now we're up $1.37. We're up almost what we lost. Yay. We're at $550. Exciting. Well, I can't do this all night long. We'll be here all night. I'll move it up to break even for good measure. Okay, so now I'm at break even, so all I'm going to lose is 44 cents for the fees. Oh yeah, those damn fees. Yeah, they're always charging you for something, aren't they? Guys, thanks for hanging out with me. There's our trade setup. We'll come back and hopefully we'll have... How much was it? What are we getting out of this deal? Did you take my... Did you mess up my take profit? No, you didn't. Okay, no. The main was okay. If we come back, maybe we're up $16. Yay! A little every day. Good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sean, take us to the end screen with the cool music.
Blame it all on the Fed. The market is dead, but then we've seen it before. Just one good crash, and you watch your cash walk right out the door. As one might surmise, by the fear in your eyes, as you scream financial.
Well, that's funny.
The season to buy within reason.
There we go.
And make a shit ton of gains. Cause I got bids in low places where weak hands drown and fear chases. Bitcoin my way and I'll be okay. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places. Well, I guess you was wrong with that leverage loan, but we've all been there before. You'll learn it.
Those are my lyrics, my parody lyrics, not AI.
When prices stay on the floor.
But the AI did a good job putting it together.
Hey, I didn't mean to crush all your dreams or to just rub it in, but while you overtraded and got liquidated, I bought a new Mercedes Benz, 'cause I got bids in low places where weak hands drown in fear chases. Bitcoin my way and it feels so great. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places. 'Cause I got bids in low places where weak hands drown in fear chases. Bitcoin my way and it feels so great. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places.
Woo, Bitcoin just pumped up. $98,290. $300.99.
In the night, crypto's down, ain't nothing feeling right. Road Dogg says, don't you lose your head. Pick up the pieces, rise up from the dead. The charts are falling, but keep your cool. Emotions wild, don't be a fool. Markets crash, then they rebound. A whale's out there buying up the ground. When you feel like selling, don't believe the hype. Remember, someone else is giving it a try. In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake. Lessons learned in market sway, in bull and bear, both night and day. Smart moves keep you in the game. Patience leads to fortune and fame. Oh, every dip a chance to hone your skills. Watch the trends and grab those thrills. Road Dogg's wisdom cuts through the haze. Navigate the volatile crypto maze. When you feel like selling, don't sell the hype. Remember, someone else is giving it a try. In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake.
Man, AI is getting good.
Dip a chance to hone your skills. Watch the trends and grab those thrills. Road Dogg's wisdom cuts through the haze. Navigate the volatile crypto maze. Oh, when you feel like selling, don't sell the hype. Remember, someone else is giving it a try. In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake. Oh, don't make a mistake.
We're listening to music.
Catchy sights, navigating through the crypto maze. By the dip, don't let fear take your ways. Market's volatile, but it's your game. Stay in the loop, don't let the chaos tame. Don't trip, by the dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip, by the dip, stay strong, don't quit. Ride the wave, feel the thrill in the crypto world, we will.
Sounds awesome.
Tokens rise and fall, it's a roller coaster ride. Stay informed, keep your head on the right side. Bull or bear, it's all about the strategy. Trust the process, let the gains multiply. Don't trip by the dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip by the dip, stay strong, don't quit. Ride the wave, feel the thrill in the crypto world, we will. Don't trip by the dip. Together we'll win, we'll tip. The scales in our favor will thrive. In the crypto world we'll survive.
She's hanging at a 618 Fibonacci. It may catch, here it is, where it's at. That's at 10.5 cents. However, it just broke down from a parabolic move to 27 cents. More than likely, it will retrace to the 786 and 886 Fibonacci's. Those prices, it will probably take it a little bit of time to get there, but it's at 0.0443 cents and 0.0595. It does appear that it will be a slow burn down there. But you might catch a play here if you're trying to trade it for a little bit. But she lost trend line, major trend line. She's coming down.
Bleeding wallets crying in the night. Crypto's down, ain't nothing feeling right.
The ones I played on the intro tonight and the outro here were AI, and the very first song. But all the rest of them came from what's the other place? Something sounds.
But keep your cool. Emotions wild, don't be a fool.
I used AI song generator, but there's a bunch of them out there.
Whales out there buying up the ground.
Cool, you got it? All right, cool.
When you feel like selling, don't be shy.
I tried to change the words in this one, but you keep saying shy. That's not. Don't be shy to sell. No, that's not what I'm saying.
In the dips that cause your heart to ache, there's a chance to build, don't make a mistake. Lessons learned in market sway, in bull and bear both night and day. Smart moves keep you in the game. Patience leads to fortune and fame. Every dip a chance to hone your skills. Watch the trends and grab those thrills. Road dogs, wisdom
The music is awesome. The instruments, the tonality. I was really, really impressed. The voices.
Synthetic beats, neon lights, background snippets, catchy sights, navigating through the crypto maze. By the dip, don't let fear take your
So it gives me like 2 versions of each song generated.
It's your game. Stay in the loop, don't let the chaos tame. Don't trip by the dip, hold on, don't slip.
Or you can put in your own lyrics.
On the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip by the dip, stay strong, don't quit, ride the wave. Feel the thrill in the crypto world, we will.
Man, I got headphones on. This sounds awesome. They all sound awesome. Just mastered so well.
Tokens rise and fall.
Recording engineers are going to be a thing of the past.
Keep your head on the right side. Bull or bear, it's all.
Well, that was one of my dreams and ambitions.
Trust the process, let the gains multiply. Don't trip by the dip, hold on, don't slip. Keep your eyes on the prize, let the numbers rise. Don't trip by the dip, stay strong, don't quit, ride the wave. Feel the thrill in the crypto world, we will. Don't trip by the dip, together we'll win, we'll tip. The scales in our favor will thrive. In the crypto world, we'll survive.
Blame it all on the Fed. The market is dead, but then we've seen it before. Just one good crash, and you watch your cash walk right out the door. As one might surmise by the fear in your eyes as you scream financial pain. This is the season to buy within reason and make a shit ton of gain. 'Cause I got bits in low places where weak hands
That's
drown
awesome.
in fear chases. Bitcoin my way and I'll be okay. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. So I got this in low places.
So I put that one in and it generated this version of it.
Well, I guess you was wrong with that leverage alone, but we've all been there before. You'll learn in time. The smart money buys when prices stay on the floor. Hey, I didn't mean to crush all your dreams or to just rub it in. But while you overtraded and got liquidated, I bought a new Mercedes Benz. 'Cause I got this in low places where weak hands drown in fear chases.
Oh, this one's Nashville. My gosh, this one's Nashville.
Feels so great. I'm not bits in low places where weak hands drown in fear chases. Bitcoin my way, and it feels so great. I'm not bits in low places where weak hands drown in fear chases. trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places.
Damn.
'Cause I got bids in low places. Where weekends drown in fear chases. Bitcoin my way, and it feels so great. I'm not big on day trading, but I'll DCA without hesitation. Oh, I got bids in low places.
Damn, that is studio quality. 13 of you guys hanging out with me. Thank you. Hope you enjoyed the music. I am very impressed with how well it's just can produce that stuff. That's amazing. See you guys tomorrow night.
Every word that comes out is a lie. Make you look like you're so ice.
Good night, John Boy.